So we are going to start with the criteria. Okay, criteria of abnormal behavior. First of all, we need to understand that what is abnormal behavior. Abnormal behavior are those behavior which are not normal, and there are certain criteria are there, and that criteria needs to be fulfilled. Okay, that criteria needs to be fulfilled. If that criteria is not going to be fulfilled, then it will create a problem. Okay, if you want to say anyone that person is abnormal, then this criteria needs to be fulfilled, otherwise you cannot say thus that person is abnormal. So the first criteria is deviance, which is social deviance, statistical deviance, breaking the laws. If the person is not accepted by the society, which means this should be first criteria of abnormal. Second, personal restraints, that person is feeling low. Third one, failure to function normally. Third criteria of abnormal person, that person will not going to be function anymore. Clear? If you want to say this person is abnormal, so this criteria should be fulfilled, otherwise we cannot say that person is abnormal. Okay, that person is abnormal. Clear? Now let us look at this criteria. It is necessary to remember that judging someone by only one criteria can be misleading. So if you want to judge anyone and you are judging on the basis of one criteria, then definitely it is misleading part. It is not good. It is a misleading part. Okay, so these three criteria should be fulfilled, then we can say that person is abnormal. Like there are certain criteria. You are a boy or a girl. If you are a boy, the criteria number one is that you are masculine. If you are a girl, the criteria number is one, you are soft, you are feminine. Like the boy is different than girl because of his physical appearance, right? Its physical appearance is also one criteria. So the same way, if you want to say anyone that person is abnormal, so this criteria should be fulfilled. First criteria we are talking about deviance. Look at the example of Malik and Madhura and Jahangir above. Like they had given the example Malik, Madhura and Jahangir above. That is unreal and deviating from the normal thinking. Like Malik feels somebody, like Malik, in the Malik case, Malik feels someone is watching him. It is not a normal, it is abnormal. Okay, and Madhura constantly washes her hands. Like just imagine if you are watching, if you are washing your hands without any reason, what will happen? It will create a problem for you. Okay, and Jahangir, Jahangir. If you see the Jahangir case, Jahangir David's great pleasure in breaking the law. Jahangir is uh, is breaking the rule, which means, so these are the deviant behavior which are not accepted by the society, and display a behavior which is against the set of laws stated by deviant. Shama has an IQ which is very lower than average IQ. Statistically speaking, such people are rare to find. Okay, such people are very rare to find. uh, thus statistically Shama is deviant. Okay, clear? Shama is deviant. So any person who any kind of behavior which is rarely found, which is very rare, which is very rare, so that is called as deviant. Okay, anything which is very rare, rare, so that is a deviant. Which is very rare, that is a deviant. Okay, that is what, that is a deviant. Clear? Deviance. You can even keep in mind that whenever your behavior is not accepted by the society, then there is a problem. Okay. Generally when a particular behavior is performed, okay, generally when a particular behavior is performed or displayed by a majority of people, it is considered as normal behavior. They are saying that when behavior is performed or displayed by a majority of people, it is considered as normal behavior. So any person who does not follow such behavior which is harmful to self as well as other is considered abnormal. In the second paragraph they are explaining about a definition, like what is abnormal. Generally if you say in the society, if one behavior is displayed by the people and people are accepting those behavior, which means that in the classroom if you are sitting, student will sit in the class and you will listen, so that is acceptable behavior. Just imagine if the students are standing on the bench and learning, that behavior is not acceptable, which means that behavior is called as abnormal behavior, right? Like right now you are watching this video and you are watching this video by opening your eyes, which is accepted by the society. If you are watching this video by closing your eyes or you are away from TV, so that behavior is totally abnormal behavior. Clear? Normal means which is accepted, abnormal means which is not accepted by the society. Now, but this criteria is insufficient to explain. This criteria is insufficient to explain abnormality. Okay, this criteria is insufficient to explain abnormality. Okay, so they are saying that this is not enough, this is not enough, like for insufficient to explain the abnormality. For example, taking a bath, is normal in India, but does that mean those who don't take bath 4 days are abnormal? Take bath for 4 days are abnormal. Even according to the culture norms, something like in some culture it is okay, some culture it is not. So being homeless, so they are saying that being example, second example, being homeless is considered as abnormal in some culture, whereas it may be considered completely normal. So that is thus the dividing line here is vague. So first criteria is deviance. We cannot say fully that person is a deviant which is not accepted, because country to country some behavior are accepted, some behaviors are not. So which means that deviance, we cannot judge a person is abnormal because of just a deviance. No, we cannot say that. Second is the personal distress. Okay, personal is what? You. And distress means what? Lots of stress, you are feeling low. Personal distress refer to subjective feeling of an individual in response to person and events creating extreme discomfort. Personal distress, in the first paragraph they are explaining, it is a one kind of feeling when you are feeling uncomfortable, like you are in a place where you don't like to be, but then also you are there, and that is completely personal distress, which means you are in not you are not you are not in a comfort zone, you are out of the comfort zone. Okay, you are not in a comfort zone, you are out of the comfort zone. Okay, you are out of the comfort zone. Now so that is a personal distress. Okay, personal distress is that only, like whenever you are feeling uncomfortable. Look at the example of Shahnaz can perform her day-to-day duties well. Thus seems to be no problem in her performing the task. However, she feels extremely low inside many a time. So if you see the example of Shahnaz, and sometimes it is happening with you also, like you are performing everyday work, each and every activity, but from inside you are feeling low, which means a personal distance. Many times individuals do not pay attention to their psychological symptom. Okay, many times individual do not pay attention many times individual do not pay attention to their psychological symptom. They take problem like depression, social withdrawal, etc. casually. They are not aware of the problems their family face due to this. So the first paragraph they are talking about what is personalization. Second paragraph they are saying that sometimes the person can do the work, but from inside they are not. Inside they are feeling low. So they are saying third paragraph, lots of many a times an individual do not pay attention to their psychological symptom, and they take problem like depression, social withdrawal casually. They are not aware of the problems and their families face due to this. So which means that personal distress you need to keep in mind whenever you are feeling low. And if you are feeling low and continuously, one day definitely it will lead you to depression, or it will lead you to anxiety, or it will lead you to a problem which will really become a big problem in future. And sometimes many you can see lots of people are doing their work, but they have a little bit feeling of low, and that is one of the worst part. Sometimes the people are feeling low, people are feeling personal distress, and this is the one of the worst condition the people have it for themselves. Okay, clear? Personal distress. Personal distress. Clear? Second criteria is personality. If you want to say the person is abnormal, so second criteria should be fulfilled. Third criteria, impaired function. Third criteria, impaired function. What do you mean by impaired? Impaired means like you are not able to do a particular thing, that is impaired, stuck. Look at the example of Shraddha. She can hardly get out of bed and perform her daily chores or responsibilities. Here we can see that her normal day to day functioning seems to be impaired, which means that if you are not able to do a normal day to day work, you are impaired in your functioning. And this type of abnormality means that people cannot fulfill appropriate and expected roles in family, social, and work related situation. And being sad after a traumatic experience for a few days is normal, but if it is continued for more than 6 months, it is abnormal and can lead to towards depression. So here in the first paragraph they are explaining that if you are not able to do a basic thing, what you can do, brushing your teeth, taking a bath, keeping yourself neat and clean, if you are not able to do the simple thing, then there is a problem. Then you need to think of. And they are saying that any person is because of some situation they are in trauma, but this thing is happening for a long period of time, definitely it will create a problem. It will create a problem for anyone. Okay, clear? Now the activity 10. Think about yourself, your friends, your family. Do you think anyone who you know could display abnormal behavior? On which of the above criteria you can find it? Note it down yourself. I can say that even sometimes when in my family also, you can easily find one criteria in any person. You cannot find first and third, but you can find the personal distress, because many a times people are feeling low. So that is the one criteria, but we cannot judge directly, okay, it's a abnormal behavior. So three criteria should be present, then we can consider a person is abnormal, otherwise not. Okay. However, one question that you ask, what cause abnormality? So definitely one question you will definitely think of, like because of what the person has become abnormal. What is the reason behind it? Okay, what is the reason behind it? So there is a case study, and we will going to start with the next. Okay, thanks for listening.